Sometimes life feels off balance, like you're heading down a path that doesn't align with who you truly are. It can be hard to pinpoint why, but deep down, you sense that something isn't right. Recognizing these signs is the first step toward realigning your journey and finding fulfillment. Let's explore 5 clear indicators that you might be on the wrong life path, and how you can shift course to create a more meaningful life. One of the clearest indicators you're on the wrong life path is a persistent feeling of unhappiness or dissatisfaction. Even when external circumstances seem fine, you may feel a lingering sense of emptiness or discontent. This isn't about fleeting bad days, it's a deeper, more consistent feeling that something is missing. This unhappiness often stems from living a life that doesn't reflect your true values. Perhaps you've chosen a career, relationship, or lifestyle based on societal expectations rather than your inner desires. Over time, this disconnect can create a void, making it harder to feel joy or fulfillment. Ignoring this feeling can lead to burnout or even resentment toward aspects of your life that once seemed exciting. The key is to tune in and identify what truly makes you happy. Is your work aligned with your passions? Are your relationships nurturing and supportive? If the answer is no, it's time to reassess. Start by journaling about what brings you joy and fulfillment. Reflect on past experiences where you felt truly happy and alive. This can offer clues about what you value most and help you begin steering your life in that direction. Unhappiness is a signal, not a sentence. It's a call to action, urging you to explore and align with your true purpose. Taking small steps toward activities and people that light you up can begin to shift your outlook and set you on a more fulfilling path. Another major sign is feeling stuck or directionless, as though you're spinning your wheels without making progress. This often happens when you're pursuing goals that don't resonate with your authentic self. Being stuck can feel like waking up every day and going through the motions, without a sense of excitement or purpose. It's as if you're living on autopilot, doing what's expected but not what truly matters to you. This stagnation can be incredibly draining and leave you questioning your choices. To address this, start by identifying the areas of your life where you feel the most stuck. Is it your career? Relationships? Personal growth? Once you pinpoint the source, ask yourself whether your current path aligns with your passions and long-term vision. Sometimes, feeling stuck is a sign that you've outgrown a situation. Growth often requires letting go of old habits, relationships, or mindsets that no longer serve you. It can be scary, but stepping into the unknown is often where transformation happens. Begin by setting small, achievable goals that excite you. These can be as simple as exploring a new hobby, taking a course, or reaching out to someone who inspires you. Each step will build momentum and help you rediscover a sense of direction. Keep in mind that feeling stuck isn't permanent. It's a signal to pause, reflect, and course correct. Accepting this process can lead to breakthroughs and set you on a path that feels more authentic and rewarding. If you find yourself constantly stressed or anxious, it could be a sign that you're on the wrong path. Chronic stress often arises when you're pushing against your natural flow, trying to fit into roles or situations that don't align with your core values. This kind of stress goes beyond everyday challenges. It feels like a constant weight, leaving you exhausted and overwhelmed. You might feel like you're always rushing, meeting demands that don't bring you satisfaction or meaning. Over time, this can take a toll on both your mental and physical health. To address this, start by identifying the sources of your stress. Are you overcommitting to things you don't enjoy? Are you pursuing goals that feel hollow or forced? Once you've identified the triggers, consider whether these align with your true priorities. One powerful way to reduce stress is by setting boundaries. Learn to say no to activities or commitments that drain your energy and distract you from what truly matters. This creates space for the things that bring you peace and joy. Incorporate mindfulness practices like meditation or journaling to help you reconnect with yourself. These activities can provide clarity and help you identify what changes need to be made. Keep in mind that stress is your body's way of telling you something is off. Listening to these signals and making adjustments can transform your life and bring you back into alignment with your authentic self. When you're on the wrong path, life can start to feel monotonous, lacking the spark of passion or excitement. This often happens when you're focused on obligations rather than pursuing activities and goals that ignite your inner fire. A lack of passion can manifest as a reluctance to start your day, a feeling of boredom with your routine, or a general sense of indifference toward your achievements. Even when you reach milestones, they might feel empty because they're not tied to what truly matters to you. Rekindling passion starts with reconnecting to your inner child, the part of you that once dreamed big and felt excited about life. Reflect on the hobbies, interests, or activities that used to light you up. Are they still a part of your life? If not, consider reintroducing them. It's also important to give yourself permission to explore. Sometimes we suppress our passions because they don't seem practical or profitable. But passion is about joy, not just utility. Whether it's painting, writing, or traveling, dedicating time to what excites you can reignite your zest for life. Surround yourself with people who inspire and uplift you. Their energy can be contagious, helping you tap back into your own enthusiasm. Passion is a powerful motivator, and finding ways to accept it can steer you toward a more fulfilling life. Do you often feel like you don't belong in your current environment? This sense of disconnection is a strong indicator that you're on the wrong path. When you're not aligned with your true self, it's easy to feel out of sync with the people and situations around you. This feeling might arise at work, in social circles, or even within your family. You may feel misunderstood or like you're constantly trying to fit into a mold that doesn't suit you. Over time, this can erode your confidence and sense of identity. Addressing this starts with accepting authenticity. Take a step back and evaluate whether your current surroundings support your growth and happiness. If they don't, it might be time to seek out environments and relationships that align with your values. These connections can provide a sense of belonging and support as you navigate your path. It's okay to outgrow certain spaces or relationships. Growth often requires stepping into new environments that challenge and inspire you. Trust that finding where you truly belong will bring you closer to your purpose and fulfillment. If you constantly feel physically or emotionally drained, it's a strong sign that something in your life isn't serving you properly. When you're on the wrong path, it can feel like you're giving much more than you're receiving, leaving you exhausted and uninspired. This depletion can stem from spending time on tasks, relationships, or pursuits that don't align with your true values or desires. A constant feeling of exhaustion is your body's way of signaling that you're out of alignment. This is often felt when you're stuck in a routine or environment that doesn't nurture you or make you feel motivated. Even if you try to rest, you may still feel mentally foggy or physically tired because you're not recharging in ways that truly replenish you. One of the first steps to resolving this is by setting boundaries. It's easy to overcommit to things, especially if you're trying to please others or meet external expectations. Start learning to say no to things that don't serve your well-being. You should also take time to nurture your mind and body in ways that bring you true rejuvenation. Find activities or hobbies that make you feel energized, whether it's physical exercise, creative outlets, or spending time with people who lift you up. Taking care of yourself is essential to rediscovering your energy and sense of purpose. Listen to your body and pay attention to the signals it sends. Rest, recovery, and self-care are not selfish, they're necessary for sustaining your long-term happiness and success. Don't ignore the signs that you need to recharge and realign with what truly fuels you. Feeling like you're no longer growing or learning can be a clear indicator that you're on the wrong path. Personal development is an ongoing process, and if you're stuck in a job or relationship that offers no challenge or growth opportunities, you may begin to feel like you're stagnating. Growth often involves stepping outside of your comfort zone, but if you're not being stretched in some way, you might feel like you're not evolving into the person you were meant to become. Personal growth can manifest in many ways: learning new skills, adopting healthier habits, or shifting your mindset. If you're stuck in a loop where nothing is changing or evolving, you'll start to feel frustrated and unfulfilled. This can also lead to feelings of boredom or resentment. To counter this, take active steps to seek out opportunities for growth. Start by setting new challenges for yourself. Whether it's taking a course in a field you're interested in, learning a new language, or starting a personal project, seek out experiences that will help you grow. Personal growth often involves introspection and mindfulness. Take time to reflect on your life and goals. Regularly assess where you are, where you want to be, and the changes you need to make. Growth requires self-awareness, and it's important to always be honest with yourself about where you're at. It's also crucial to surround yourself with people who encourage your growth. A supportive environment where you're challenged, inspired, and motivated will foster personal development and create positive momentum. Comparing yourself to others can be a sign that you're not on the right path. This often stems from insecurity, a lack of self-acceptance, or the fear that you're not measuring up to societal standards. When you constantly compare your life, achievements, or success to others, it's an indication that you're focusing too much on external validation rather than internal fulfillment. Social media can often amplify this feeling, creating a distorted view of others' lives and making you feel inadequate in comparison. True fulfillment comes from aligning with your own values and goals, not from measuring yourself against someone else's journey. To overcome this tendency, focus on your personal progress and growth rather than comparing your path to others. Celebrate your unique achievements and milestones, no matter how small they may seem. Everyone's journey is different, and it's crucial to recall that your timeline is unique to you. Another way to stop comparison is by practicing gratitude. When you focus on the positive aspects of your own life, you begin to appreciate what you already have instead of longing for what others have. Gratitude shifts your mindset from scarcity to abundance, allowing you to feel more content and confident in your own path. Work on building your self-esteem. When you believe in your own worth, you stop measuring yourself against others and instead focus on your own growth. Confidence comes from self-love and knowing that you are on the right path for you. If you find yourself constantly avoiding change, it could be an indication that you're on the wrong life path. Fear of change often arises from comfort zones that no longer serve you. Staying in situations that feel familiar can be safe, but it can also prevent growth and lead to feelings of being stuck. Change can be scary, especially when it involves letting go of things you've invested time and energy into. Whether it's a career, relationship, or lifestyle, change requires vulnerability and courage. Resisting change only prolongs the dissatisfaction and can ultimately prevent you from achieving your full potential. Instead of fearing change, accept it as an opportunity for growth. Change doesn't have to be dramatic, it can be small steps that move you in the direction of your true desires. Start by taking a few risks that push you beyond your comfort zone. It could be as simple as saying no to a situation that drains you or pursuing a passion that you've been putting off. Trust that change often leads to better things. The unknown may feel intimidating, but it's where new opportunities and growth reside. By shifting your mindset from fear to excitement, you'll open yourself up to the possibilities that change can bring. Change is a natural part of life. It's an essential part of personal growth and the key to unlocking new experiences and accomplishments. Constantly playing it safe is another sign that you might be on the wrong path. While caution and planning are important, there comes a time when you need to take risks and step out of your comfort zone to create meaningful progress. If you find yourself always avoiding challenges or opportunities that feel unfamiliar, it's a sign that fear is holding you back. Playing it safe often feels comfortable, but it also leads to stagnation. It can be tempting to stay in familiar situations where you feel secure, but growth and fulfillment lie in taking calculated risks and trying new things. To break free from this mindset, begin by taking small risks. Challenge yourself to try something outside your routine, whether it's a new hobby, a new job opportunity, or a difficult conversation you've been avoiding. These risks, no matter how small, can build your confidence and push you toward a more exciting and fulfilling life. By playing it safe, You avoid the discomfort that comes with growth, but that discomfort is often where the magic happens. Accept the unknown and trust that stepping into the unfamiliar will open doors to new possibilities, experiences, and achievements. Recognizing the signs that you're on the wrong life path is the first step toward transformation. Each sign is a guide, pointing you toward greater alignment and authenticity. By addressing unhappiness, stagnation, stress, lack of passion, and disconnection, you can begin to reshape your journey in a way that truly resonates with your soul. Life is about growth and discovery, and every step, whether right or wrong, is part of that process. Thank you for joining us on this journey of self-reflection. If this video resonated with you, please like and subscribe to the channel for more insights and inspiration.